You are the project manager of the most important project. Yes, you, each and every one of you. You are the project manager to set the right plan. You are the project manager to set the right objectives. Yes, you and only you are responsible for the successful delivery of that project. What is that project? That project is you and your own life. And yes, you are the project manager responsible for the success of your own life. My name is Ahsan Maqbool and you are watching Stay with Ahsan Maqbool. Today, in Design Your Own Success series, I will talk about what kind of project manager you are and you want to be for the successful delivery of your own project. Keep watching. How do you define a project? The basic standard definition of project you will find everywhere in all the textbooks is a project is a unique endeavor you produce in definite period of time with specific objectives and purpose to achieve. And yes, there are other parameters like risk, uncertainties, quality attached to the project. That is the basic standard definition of a project. Now, I think the best example of a project you will find is your own life. There are three basic elements in the definition of a project. Number one is uniqueness. Number two is definite time period. And number three is the objective and goals you have to achieve. Now compare it with your life. Uniqueness, normally when I give trainings and I talk to the participants in my trainings of basic of project management, and when I give examples from real life or the projects in the industry, and when we discuss this uniqueness factor in project, I spend like 1 or 2 hours to explain it to the students because they are always confuse themselves in this uniqueness element. Now, the best definition of uniqueness is you and me. Each and every one of us is unique. Each and every one of us is different from others. That's the way Almighty Allah has created us. And the second element is, do you think we are here in this world for indefinite period of time? No, never. We all have limited time available. We all are unique. We have limited time. And are we going to sit idle in this time? No. Because we are sent here with a purpose and objective. And against that we will be tested. We will be asked that did you achieve that objective? Did you complete that purpose? What other best example you can have other than your own life? The uniqueness element is here, the time element is here, and the purpose element is also here. Because it is said in our holy book Quran that we are sent in this world, in this life with a purpose, with an objective. And those of us who understand that objective and purpose and they plan it, they are successful. And for that part, we will be acting as a project manager for our own life. Who is a project manager? A project manager is responsible. The word project manager is basically a person who is responsible for the successful delivery of his or her project. So who is responsible for the successful delivery of your life? Someone else? No. You are the project manager to plan the success of your own life. And that is what I will be talking about in all of my videos in this series, Design Your Success. That how we can apply all the principles of project management in our life, and how can we be a realistic project manager and ensure successful delivery of our life. Today I will talk about 3 types of project managers. One we call an ideal project manager. The second one is the funny name, accidental project manager. And the third one is realistic project manager. You will also see slide of this in my video, and you can get the idea from that slide also. In that slide, one line is the red line, straight red line, which is basically representing the standard line or the line of best practices. In project management, that line is basically the standard of project management. Then there is another line above that red line in blue, which is basically the line of the project progress, or the way you live your life, your actions. Now the first one is the ideal project manager. Now by definition, project has lot of uncertainties. Why? Imagine every project is unique, every person is unique. You have to achieve the objectives and purpose of a project and your life in specific period of time. So do you think an ideal project manager is possible? It's not impossible, but it's very hard. Similarly, it's very hard to have ideal project management and an ideal project manager, though one should try to achieve that target. But seeing the definition of projects, and especially we as humans with lot of challenges and uncertainties surrounding us, that is very challenging task. So we hardly see this type of project manager. The second one is the accidental one. The name indicates accidental, and it relates to accidental project management. The red line and you see the blue line, it never matches the red line. It goes way above the red line or the standard, it goes below, it goes sideways. And if you keep on doing this in a project, what is the end result? The end result is failure. You will never touch your end. You will never be successful in your project. And an accidental project manager leads a project to failure. And accidental project management is a disaster for a project. So I'm sure you never want to be an accidental project manager, not for your own life, but also for any project that's been given to you in your professional life. Now the third one is the realistic project manager, or what we call realistic project management. There is the red line, the benchmark, and then you started your project, you started performing actions. Due to uncertainties, risks, things didn't go as planned, you go up. But what you will do? You align yourself back with the standard. You go again away from the benchmark, align yourself back with the standard. Come back to the standard. Align your plan, align your actions with the standard, with the benchmark, with what is expected from you. And by having this approach, your end is clear. That if I keep myself aligning with the basics, with the standard, I will achieve the result eventually. Why? Because I am aligning my actions, my mistakes with the standard and with the good practices. That is the realistic project manager. That's how project management is done in real life, and that's how you should be in your life. That's the project manager you should be, and that's what we human beings are. That's how we are created. No one is perfect. We all make mistakes. But what has been said in our holy book, Quran, what is said? That whenever we do a mistake, come back to the standard. Align your mistake, repent, and align yourself with the benchmark, with the standard, with what is been asked from you. And only this way, that is the only way that you can be successful in your life, not only in this life, but the life hereafter. So the project manager you should be is the realistic project manager. Obviously, the target for us as Muslims is always be an ideal Muslim. But since we are living our life, we are human beings, we all make mistakes. But the good thing is that keep yourself aligned. The more aligned you are with the benchmark red line, the chances of your success are higher. And same applies for any project in project management principles. So that is how you plan yourself and live your life, and you can plan the actions of your life. And that is how you can be a realistic project manager. I hope you have liked this video. And if you have any comments or suggestions, do not hesitate. Mention that in the comments, and I will definitely try my level best to address your comments and suggestions. Till then, please take good care of yourself and your loved ones. Thank you very much.